where do I start? We always start with the light color. Your light color is going to be your highlighter. And as Bobbi said, tools are just as important as the makeup itself. Yes, fingers are great and they're practical, but brushes, just like cooking, you know, so I've heard. You know, your utensils are just as easy. So I'm using this little brush called the Ice Sweep brush. And all I'm doing is, I'm not even taking off her makeup. We're just gonna add a little bit to keep it simple. So we're gonna start with the light color, which is our ivory, and it works great for every skin tone. And I'm just tapping it on to give a little bit of brightness. One of the things that I love, you know, when I've learned from Bobbi is just really pressing it on versus sweeping the floor. Because that was one of the questions, right? How do we keep the sparkle from falling down? Because a lot of times we're in a rush, and what happens is you're kind of like sweeping the floor like this, and you get all that fallout. And if you are going to do a smoky eye or something a little bit more fun in your eyes, it's okay to start with your eye makeup first, because it always happens, right? You do your concealer, your corrector, your foundation, everything else, and you're doing your eyes, and then it's like fireworks. It's like poof, and it falls down, and you try to clean it up, and it's like a windshield wiper underneath your eyes. So start with your eyes first, okay? So it's just a light color all over. And any questions you guys have, please ask, okay? Then your second color, what we want to do is we want to create a very modern smoky eye. In modern, you know, one of the things that Bobbi, because makeup sometimes, you know, there's trends that come and go. Bobbi wants to keep things that are very classic and easy, so you don't get confused. So we'll start with the light one all over. We'll start with a medium skin tone on the lower lid. So you can take your flat color, which is more of a matte color, and we're just going to press that on the lower lid. And I'm using the eyeshadow brush. I'm just pressing that right on. And what's great about this little palette is that you also get the brush. You get the little eyeshadow brush, and you're getting an eyeliner brush right in there, so it's great. Okay, so we're starting with the lower lid. So from the lash line, bring it up all the way up to the crease. You want to keep it looking modern, classic. One of the things I find is sometimes women find they come in and they want to do like the V or the 7. You know, like letters, numbers are for words or for money, not for eyes. Okay, you want to keep it very simple. It looks very pretty, right? And so for some women, this might be enough. I know if it was my mom sitting here, she'd be like, "Mas, give me more, bring it on, bring it on." So from there, we can go with a little bit of a darker color. So with the same brush, the eyeshadow, I'm going to take a little bit of a darker color. And again, I'm going to keep more of the intensity closer to the lash line. You see how I'm just pressing that on? And then just bringing it up. And you can layer. I mean, the great thing about Bobbi's makeup is that it's mistake-proof. So even if you start with a darker color, I'm just slowly just adding a little bit more color to it. So from the lash line, bring it up into the crease. And if you get a little fallout, that's okay, because I'm going to show you just how to clean it up. Okay. So we're just bringing it up. Now what we can do is we can take the little eyeliner brush. Now, since she has a little bit of eyeliner, how many of you are really good at doing eyeliner? Doing good? Okay. Well, sometimes, you know, when you do liner, you do one side perfect, the other side gets a little bit thicker, and then it gets thicker, and it's like a wave, and then you're like, trying to take it off, right? So one of the things I learned from Bobbi is just sometimes keeping your eyes open can make you think, wow, how am I going to do that? So let me show you. One of the things with eyeliner, what happens, a lot of times women are not good at doing liner on the top, so they do liner just on the bottom. When you do that, what happens? When you do liner on the bottom, it makes the eye look droopy, right? Brings the eye down. We want everything to lift, because unfortunately, everything starts to fall down, right? We want to keep lifting everything up. So we want to do liner just on top or top and bottom, okay? One of Bobbi's iconic products, I don't know if you've heard of it, called our gel ink liner. It's wonderful, right? It's a 12-hour wear, waterproof. I know, shut your face. 12-hour wear, right there. Good. Who uses this product? Great, right? So you use a little brush with it to apply it. Now, knowing, again, Bobbi knows that women need things that are quick and easy. Bobbi came out with a long wear eye pencil. Does anybody use this? So it's just like the gel ink, you can carry in your purse, and it's quick. Do you use this?
I have that also, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you have it all, right? Do you have one of these at home?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No, it's not that big.
And what about it do you love?
I love the fact that, well, I'll tell you, for the liner, I actually use it under my inside, actually,
Right.
inside.
Okay.
Not the liquid one goes outside, but the liner goes
Right into your lash line, right? Yeah, absolutely. You can do that to give a little bit more fullness to your lash line. And since it is waterproof, it will really take you from coffee to cocktail without any touch-ups. Because there's always that big complaint where women say, you know, I do liner, and you're working all day, you're in the computer, and then you go out to lunch, and your girlfriend's like, ooh, I like your smoky eye. And you're thinking, I didn't do a smoky eye. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, your eyeliner from the top has transferred down to the bottom. That happens, right? Don't lie, because I've seen it before. Women come in, and they got the little goop right in here, and I'm like, let me fix that for you. Let me show you, right? So when you do eyeliner, just a nice little trick is tilt your head back. The brush is going to do the work. Keep your eye open like this and just follow your lash line. Keep your eyes open and it'll be so much easier. The reason being is, for instance, is your good eye is your left eye and you close it to do your line and you're pulling, and a lot of women do this, right? Like an accordion. You do the line and what happens? When it goes back, you get that little ripple effect. So if you just keep your eye open, tilt your head back for me, let's go down. You just take the brush and you just follow your lash line. And then you'll see where you need to apply it and the liner will be perfect. The brush is cut perfectly, so you lay it flat. I always say you lay it flat on its tummy, and you can see this up closer when you're working with one of the artists. The brush is cut to like a little angle, so that when you sit it, I say sit on this little tummy flat, so you get the thickness. You want it thicker on the outer corner, thinner as it goes in. So when you do the other side, it's going to match. So your liners are like twins. They're not like cousins, right? So they perfectly match. So you have to do is just tilt your head like this and straight down. You just lay your brush flat, and you just follow your lash line. Now, I know she has a little bit of liner on. Okay, it's really quick and easy. Does somebody not have liner on over here? You don't have what? You want to come over here real quick? I'll try to show you a little bit.